Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey and Wine 101. I'm Marvin, and it's been a while since I've done a raw video. I got too caught up in all the editing and the labeling and the fancy stuff, and I kind of want to bring it back to basics. It's been a little over a year or year and a half since I really got heavy into bourbon. As we all know, there wasn't much stuff to do last year, so why not drink? Big thing I want to emphasize and what I've learned over the last year is, there's tons of amazing stuff to drink. There are, price points, high and low. There are limited releases. There are standard releases. But over the weekend, had a pretty good time. You'll see some photos somewhere around. But all these bottles really don't mean anything if all you're doing is buying them to sit on the shelf. And yes, I'm guilty of that. I have a bunch still left unopened. But, what I've learned over the last year and a half is it's definitely a huge community of bourbon and whiskey enthusiasts out there. And I feel lucky to be a part of that. And over the last year or so, especially here on Instagram, but also on Facebook, I've got to connect with a lot of you and, built a little bit closer relationships with some than others, but I've definitely enjoyed watching what everybody has been posting, reading what everybody has been doing. But again, the biggest thing that I've learned is it really is about community, about relationships, about friendship, about commonality. And it's fun to find the bottle that's hard to find. It's fun to go and hunt and to look. But it's also more fun to share. Last night or over the weekend, we had awesome get-together with some of the people in my area, and did a bottle share. We tasted a lot of different things, 15 plus things, but I wouldn't be able to have some of the things that I have if not for the friendships and relationships that I've made, and vice versa. Shout outs to my bourbon brother Bongi. I know he has appreciated and had fun over the years. My whiskey sister, Whiskey Wanderberg. Some of this is because of her. Shout outs to Whiskey Chronicles. Will, thank you for helping me, and vice versa. I know we've been able to, definitely build up a good friendship and brotherhood over the bourbon. These bottles in front of you, they are delicious, but I wouldn't have been able to get these if not for some of the friends and family that I have made. I wasn't able to pick this up. I wasn't able to pick this up. My boy Thomas, when he went to Florida, he was able to get this for me. I haven't seen it, and I was able to help him get a bottle. Some of the store managers, some of the people who are on the ground who sell and stock these things, they are, they say build relationships with your sellers. I absolutely believe that. I wouldn't have been able to get some of these if not for the relationship that I've built with some of the sellers. And yes, it does. It is a plus to be loyal or to frequent these places because they want to stock good whiskeys, good bourbons, and they can't do that if they can't sell them to people. Yay, I'm people. but they also need to know that they have a steady clientele that will buy them. They'll be able to get you those amazing bottles if you can buy them. And if you can reliably buy them from those people, then they're going to get it for you. They'll hold it for you. They'll stash it away. There will be some cool stuff in the back. Yes, I'm being a dick. Some people will ask too often, "Hey, do you have any cool stuff in the back?" But why? Why should somebody go look in the back for you if you aren't hanging out with them? Why should somebody anonymous, why should somebody receive a message from you on Instagram, on Facebook, on, you know, TikTok, on Twitter? "Hey, can you grab me that bottle? That looks pretty cool." You help them, they help you. It is an awesome, close-knit community. So that's just my take on it. Um, you're not going to like some bourbons that other people like, but you may be able to find things that they like, and they may be able to find things that you don't like. Again, all these things, I wasn't able to go and procure them. I did it with the help of friends, and they were able to get some things with my help. So that is what I've learned over the last year and a half. There are amazing bourbons out there, but it's a lot better if you have friends that you can share them with. Like I said, I'm just now starting to be able to hang out and share and taste. And so if you can do, it's amazing. It makes things that much better. I want to thank you for watching, keeping it 101. Shout outs to Will Concrete 2. Shout outs to Whiskey Chronicles Will. Shout outs to Whiskey Wanderberg, Bongi, Flow Like the Jordan, Bainbridge Bourbon Hunter, Straight Lines, and Bourbon. There's just way too many. Des out at Woodinville. She is awesome. You know, Southern Bourbon Bell, Bourbon Ace, watching the Bourbon Junkies on YouTube's, the Drink Pro, you know, Jack on, the Bourbon Sommelier or the Hood Sommelier. Just watch people, connect with them. I don't get to talk with everybody as often, but make relationships worth a dram. He's pretty cool. Listen to his podcast. Oh, the Bourbon Van. Watch those people. They're traveling all over the place, getting to hang out. But make friends. That's it. Make friends. Thanks for watching. Keep it 101.